everyone. Very nice to see everybody here. I'm Ergeta, and I'm part of the generative AI team at Snap. So last year at our flagship Snap Partner Summit, we shared some really exciting features and products powered by generative AI. Generative AI Suite, which is empowering Lens Studio creators and developers like yourself to tap into novel generative capabilities for lens creation. Easy Lens, which is our exciting beta tool, scratching the surface of what it means to work with agentic AI, as well as video generation, which is the elusive next generation of foundational models that are now front and center in the world of AI. If 2024 was the year in which we were just scratching the surface of what it means to work with Gen AI in this new world, 2025 has been the year in which we've doubled down on our investments as a company and have scaled them to become platform-level solutions. Snap is strongly betting on all fronts when it comes to generative AI, including training and serving our very own foundational efficient models, such as SnapGen and Snap Video, as well as numerous third-party integrations in our products. We have in-house expertise when it comes to training powerful and uniquely Snapchatter-oriented models that directly align with the value proposition of our products. Agentic AI is no longer just a fancy term that you see in presentations. It is an actual platform layer solution that currently powers flagship products such as Easy Lens or Lens Studio AI, which is our AI-driven lens creation tool aiming at making every casual Snapchatter a lens creator. Now, there's many industry players out there that are providing AI platform solutions, but where we stand out at Snap is bringing these technologies into context and focusing them on what we truly believe drives connection, engagement, and fun, which is personalized and participatory experiences that allow the user to be the protagonist and not just a passive consumer of AI. And so we think that this is that beautiful love story that brings AI and AR together moving forward. You can see how all the platform pieces come together in this lens itself, which is powered by Bitmoji, different AR layers such as particle effects and text bubbles, and then they're all supercharged with AI capabilities such as generative animations, icons, frame generation, etc., all simply from a text prompt. So you're going from concept to lens in just a few minutes. All the powerful stuff is happening under the hood, and it's all seamlessly integrated to make creation fun and easy. I want to reiterate how important it is that our platform investments are focused on what truly makes our product unique, our Snapchatters. We know that lenses truly shine when they're personalized and interactive, which ultimately prompts Snapchatters to actually share these with their friends. And we've already seen you do this. You've created some meme-worthy moments with Face Swap and Generative AI Suite. And we've also seen some fantastic out-of-this-world lenses that you've built with AI portraits, which I'm very happy to see that you guys have already adopted these in your toolkits on your day-to-day work. The next frontier of innovative AI-driven experiences with lenses will be shaped by video, which is the pinnacle of interactivity and creativity brought into one place together. And so in a few seconds, you'll hear from Brett, who together with Tetiana have basically lived and breathed the video model for the last year. You may have seen Brett's name in an email. He'll tell you more about that very soon. But what I'm really excited about for the rest of this presentation is that you'll get to hear a little bit of what's been happening behind the scenes as we've been building this technology from the ground up and how it has eventually surfaced up and will continue to surface up to you guys in your creative endeavors. Brett, passing it over to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Ergeta. Yeah, we were joking a little bit about this beforehand. Yesterday I had maybe the opportunity or the misfortune of listening to my rehearsal playback. So I'm going to keep it's a little bit more concise and make sure we get Tetiana up here to really dig into a lot of the really amazing details. But yeah, in a nutshell, I really just wanted to hit 2 points or like two major sort of takeaways from this, right? Like number one, acknowledge how far we've come with the video model and how your participation in beta programs have helped us get there. And then really, try to maybe walk you through a little bit of how we got here today to hopefully plant a seed and really help help you connect with the reason for being and some of the value propositions for this new format that we're going to talk about that uses video generation. And then really get you excited about re-engaging us with this new capability that we have, and help us shape new formats and even more product experiences. As an R&D PM, I'm really focused on bringing emerging technology from R&D and research science to product. And so to do that, I really want to work with the creator community and the developer community to hear, your thoughts as early as possible to make sure that we shape the right tools. We can do a little bit of a walk down memory lane. Some of you might have recognized this little Snap AI web tool prompt window. Those of you who might have seen on SPS, on stage at SPS last year, CC, our VP of product, announced Snap AI Video. And some of the creators who might be here in the audience today, I think I saw a few, might see some of their work up here. Shout out to Ben's Lenses, Nintendo, Nico Hestia, and many others to really, give us that early feedback with a very early version of our model. It was crucial, that the insights that we got from some of the work that we did together and your willingness to really jump in early when the model was certainly not, at its full potential, helped us get to where we are today. So, thanks again. Speaking of sort of the potential and the evolution of this video model, right? Like you're actually seeing some of the initial output from version 1, right? I think it took something like 5 minutes to generate 16 frames of video, pretty potato quality video, not long ago, right? And so I'm sure everyone here has observed the evolution of like the Will Smith eating spaghetti, right? Like early versus, current. We have our own version here. And we can kind of see how our video model in a very short amount of time has come a super long way. We have some really exciting things to talk about in terms of what's next. This technology is it's reshaping the cultural landscape and technology landscape before our eyes. I feel like every day there's a new model that gets dropped. There's new platforms that are emerging. Making this presentation is actually pretty interesting because I feel like, okay, what in October 16th, 2025, what are we trying to say here, right? Like, what's going on? I am actually super proud about where we landed and how we chose to position generative video at Snapchat. And so, to help you understand that, give you a little inside baseball, I thought I would actually just pull back the curtain and kind of show how AI clips actually came to be. These are actual photos that we took. We're sitting, about a year ago. We're sitting out. The team was sitting outside of Bobby's office, right, as we do, waiting for a meeting room to open up, and we're like, okay, let's take a snap of his couch, right, outside the office in the waiting room, because we're always trying to we need reference images for image to video experiments, and we're thinking about the different ways that the video model could be used. And so it's like, okay, here's a snap. What can we do with it? Like, oh, let's put some dancing puppies right on top, right? Again, these are the original outputs of that model. And as you see here, it kind of occurred to us. We're like, okay, well, wait a second. What if we apply that same dancing golden retriever puppies prompt to a variety of different input images, right? How would that be different than the sort of status quo or the mental model that I think most of us were thinking about when it came to video generation, which is just text to video, image to video, generate your video, publish it, and then everyone kind of consumes that same output, right? It's like a one-to-one relationship, audience to creator. And this ended up being kind of the genesis for this new format where we're like, okay, well, what if we could, apply a variety of different pre-generated prompts to a variety of different user input images on Snapchat, and what would that do to kind of shake up or reimagine the paradigm between creators and their prompts and their ideas, and then the user who has the agency to select, okay, how do I want to apply this prompt, right? How do I want to see? Where do I want to see? In which context or composition? Would a dragon be fun, right? Would the water or the fire or the puppies? We're hopeful, and we have some conviction that this is a really unique and interesting and very snappy, way to position a video model, because it allows that user to kind of have the participation, right? Tetiana's going to talk a lot more about that. And yeah, so that was the sort of genesis of AI Clips, right? This is how these ideas come to me, right? It's a thing that happens in the hallways of the company, and we have these aha moments, and we find out how they connect, and we think about how they connect to our end users and our creators. And so yeah, AI, you might have heard about AI Clips. If you haven't, effectively, we launched in March 2025 last year. This new format. It's got. There's been 2 to 3, I think, new pieces of content developed by Tetiana and team every month since then. It's been pretty successful, really excited. Every Snapchat Lens Plus user can find this in the exclusive lenses section of the AR bar. So maybe not everybody's seen it, but I encourage you to check it out. And yeah, what we're going to talk about today is how important it is for and excited we are to get you using this new format and reimagining how these pre-generated prompts with your creativity, outside of our own POV internally creating content, how you can use it to connect with your audiences and then allow those Snapchatters to then connect with this new technology. So yeah, so with that, I can pass it over to Tetiana, who can give you a deep dive. She's our R&D superstar, MVP, OG from the beginning, and she'll tell you a lot more. Thanks.
Thank you, Brett. And I always love to see those puppy clips on Bobby's couch, feel very nostalgic. Though I have to say, feel like a little underrepresentation of cats in those dog clips, so I hope I'll be able to fix it right away. So hey folks, name is Tetiana. I'm an R&D designer here at Snap. And today I want to take you behind the curtain, share a little bit about the current state of video gen technology, how it evolves, and how you as creators can shape where it goes next. So it always has been fun to create lenses at Snapchat. Lenses became synonymous with Snapchat. And today, with AI clips, they became something different entirely. More realistic, more magical, and even more fun to share with your friends. We were only dreaming about it a year ago, and today you can actually play with it. And yeah, those are promised cat clips. So hopefully the balance in the universe is restored. So yeah, other than puppies or cats, you can use this technology to transform anyone into a professional drummer or a heroic cow rider. You can bend physics and redefine reality, and all in the matter of a couple of seconds of generation. So the real question is not what is possible with this technology. The question is how you, as creators, will use it to connect with your audiences. What types of short, attention-grabbing experiences you will create to make them laugh, surprise them, or maybe even just stop them scrolling for a second. And these are the things that we're learning alongside with you, because we all know that it is the creativity that fuels the progress. One of my favorite things about video gen lenses is that they can be applied to any context. Whether it is a selfie, a photo of the ocean, or just a random snap that your friend sends you in the middle of the day, your idea can live on top of it. And I just want to emphasize it, because when we first started building those lenses, we were mostly focusing on faces, on selfies experiences. We were even thinking about limiting those experiences to selfies only. But then we remembered the Bobby's couch, the story that Brett just shared with you a second ago, and how fun it was to see those puppies running around, bumping against the furniture. And it sparked an idea. So what if we will build these lenses so that the design can be applied to anything? So we tried it. And we tried to build like a hair-sprouting lens that can be applied to a selfie, to a snowman, to a cup of coffee. And suddenly we realized that what makes those experiences really magical is the participation that your audience makes, like the participation of your audience and how they not only watch the experience, but also co-create it with you. And also remember, this isn't happening in a vacuum. These lenses get to live in a community of hundreds of millions of users, sharing snaps with their family and friends on a daily basis. So the experiences that you build can get many impressions and get spread in a way that no other platform can offer. And of course, this is just the beginning. Video Gen is the technology that is one of the fastest evolving one out there in the market. We feel it, I'm sure you guys feel it too. Our research scientists, the folks that built those generative models, will literally run down the hallway, grab me, Brett, and Ergeta, and say something along the lines, have you seen this exciting paper that we just published? When we will be able to ship it to creators? Because for them and for us, the main creative piece of Snapchat puzzle is you, the creators. People who can actually take this technology and build something amazing with them. And this is why I'm very excited to share that we are currently working on Snap Video 3.0, the next generation of our Video Gen model. Thank you. Has even better prompt adherence, better stability, better identity preservation, better continuity, and overall greater potential to bring your ideas to life. And there will be opportunities to experience it earlier than anyone else. So wink, wink, if you see any of our names popping in your email box, this is your opportunity to be in the loop early and join us in the lab. Because yes, right now we're still in the lab, and we really want you guys in the lab with us. And together we get to shape what the next generation of AR experience will look like. And with that, I'll give it back to Ergeta to wrap it all up. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Tetiana. Pretty cool, right? We hope that this presentation got you curious, perhaps a little bit inspired to see like what Snap has been cooking and what will be surfacing up to you guys soon. There's plenty of things to look forward to. Like Tetiana mentioned, there's going to be plenty of beta programs coming up, so please do keep an eye on invites and emails that might be coming your way. Truly democratizing lens creation and building these customizable experiences for, with the Snapchatter mindset is really at the core of what we're trying to do. And without you guys and without this community, it's not possible. So thank you so much for your time. We might actually have a few minutes to take a couple of questions from the audience, but thank you so much again. Appreciate it. Any questions?
Hi, so the video gen is very exciting, but I feel like we're also skipping image generation. Could we possibly ever get that available in lenses as well?
Absolutely, it's coming. And it's also foundational models that we have trained that are very sort of like community focused for us. Yeah,
Is there a
great
particular
question.
type of image generation or a flavor that you're interested in, just out of curiosity?
I think as long as it can support a transparent background, I think that'd be a big plus. Nothing like super specific other than like basic image gen.
Yeah, totally. Right on.
Absolutely. Anyone else?
Yeah,
All right.
on.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, look forward to an invite. Cheers. Bye.